The 2025 over 26 PDC World Darts Championship, officially known as the Paddy Power PDC World Darts Championship, takes place at the iconic Alexandra Palace in London, the home of darts and a venue that attracts thousands of fans every December. The atmosphere is a unique mix of celebration, tension, and elite sporting competition, with fans in fancy dress, loud singing, and moments that only darts can deliver. On the 17th of December, the first round matches were played, marking the round of 128 down to 64 finalists. Each match was played best of 5 sets, meaning players needed 3 sets to secure victory. From the very first start, consistency and pressure handling were critical. Adam Savada started strongly against Matt Campbell and secured a 3-1 victory. Savada took an early lead, dominated with controlled play, and left Campbell with very few opportunities. His high scoring in key sets gave him enough margin to close out the match, while Campbell struggled on his doubles at crucial moments. The match highlighted how important early breaks are in the World Championship format, as they create psychological pressure that is difficult to recover from. Savada's efficient finishing on doubles proved to be the separating factor. One of the standout results of the day came when Stefan Belmont defeated Raymond van Barneveld 3-0. Van Barneveld, a 5-time world champion and one of the sport's greatest legends, suffered a surprising straight sets loss to the Swiss player. Belmont played with confidence and consistency, giving the veteran very little room to respond. In a sport built on sets and legs, momentum is everything, and Belmont never allowed van Barneveld to regain control. The result marked an emotional moment for fans and underlined the shift between the old guard and the rising generation. James Wade delivered a dominant 3-0 victory over Ryusei Azumoto. Wade controlled the tempo of the match from start to finish, produced heavy scoring, and never allowed his opponent to settle. His experience at Alexandra Palace was evident, particularly in how he managed pressure during key legs. Martin Schindler defeated Stephen Burton 3-1 with a physically strong and technically solid performance. Although Schindler dropped a set, he responded well, combining aggressive scoring with smart dart selection on crucial doubles, a trait typical of top-tier players in the championship field. The elimination of Raymond van Barneveld highlighted a wider storyline of legend status versus the new generation. His loss was emotionally charged and signaled a changing landscape within international darts. Players like Wade and Schindler benefited from early momentum, which statistically increases success in the best-of-5 format. While some matches ended quickly, mental focus and consistency remained decisive throughout the day. The championship features 128 players, reflecting the growing global reach of the sport. The tournament runs until the 3rd of January, with the second round scheduled to begin on the 20th of December. Defending champion and world number 1, Luke Littler was not in action on the 17th, but his presence loomed large, with many players eager to avoid him early. Major upsets, like Belmont's victory over van Barneveld, once again underlined the unpredictability of the World Championship. Experienced players continue to dominate through control of tempo and pressure, while lesser-known names announce themselves on the sport's biggest stage. On Thursday, the 18th of December, the first round continued at Alexandra Palace, with 8 more matches split between afternoon and evening sessions. All matches were again played best-of-5 sets. Callan Rydz produced a clean 3-0 win over Patrick Kovacs, combining strong scoring with efficient doubles to set the tone early. Motomu Sakai followed with a convincing 3-0 victory against Thibaut Tricol, delivering controlled darts while Tricol struggled to find rhythm. Ryan Joyce dominated Owen Bates, 3-0 through calm, precise scoring that denied his opponent any momentum. One of the most thrilling matches of the day saw David Munywa defeat Mike De Decker 3-2. Munywa, a relatively unknown name, staged a comeback from the 3rd set onward and rode unstoppable momentum to secure a major upset. In the evening session, Jermaine Watamina edged Dominic Grulich 3-2 in a tight contest, with experience proving decisive on crucial doubles. Dave Chisnall defeated Fallon Sherrock 3-0, showcasing strong trebles and sharp finishing. Michael van Gerwen avoided an upset with a controlled 3-1 win over Mitsuhiko Tatsunami, reaffirming his status as a tournament favorite. Krzysztof Ratajski completed the night with an efficient 3-0 victory over Alexis Toilo, giving his opponent few opportunities. David Munoa's win stood out as one of the biggest shocks of the day, highlighting resilience and mental strength. Veterans like Van Gerwen and Chisnall once again demonstrated how experience matters under pressure. Victories across continents also emphasized the increasing global impact of darts. Friday, the 19th of December, marked the final day of round 1, and the atmosphere at Alexandra Palace felt different. Tension was palpable. For outsiders, it was a last chance to make a name, while for established players, defeat was unthinkable. The venue was sold out, and while earlier days felt playful, this one carried genuine seriousness. Dirk van Duijvenbode defeated Leon Weber 3-1 after recovering from a nervous start. His explosive scoring and intense energy disrupted Weber's rhythm. Gabriel Clemens edged Kevin Doetz 3-2 in one of the best matches of the tournament so far, sealing victory with a crucial 121 finish in the deciding set. Maters Razma delivered a clinical 3-0 win over Andy Baytens, while William O'Connor overcame Neil Zonneveld 3-1 after dropping the opening set. In the evening, Luke Humphreys produced a statement 3-0 victory over Cameron Menzies. Danny Noppert stayed composed to defeat Ricardo Pietreczko 3-2, while Johnny Clayton remained fluent in a 3-1 win against Mensur Suljovic. Rob Cross closed the night with a 3-1 victory over Keen Barry, his finishing experience making the difference. Across the day, experience consistently beat raw talent. Mental resilience decided 5-set matches, and more than 20 nations earned representation in round 2. With all first-round matches completed, seeded players now prepare to enter the next stage. The favorites remain, but several outsiders have firmly announced themselves, setting the stage for a compelling second round.